your first impression of TS Madison?
Come on in. Come on in.
Oh dear God.
Outside the chateau, yeah.
That one too. Jesus.
That one, but no, beyond that, just meeting you in the car, this is my first time actually meeting you.
Yes.
And I have nothing but love, because when I see another trans girl doing her thing, you know, on the journey, reaching new plateaus, it's like you can't help but respect it and show love back. That is really important.
Yeah, because you know what, trans visibility is extremely important, especially in today's time.
Especially important right now, yes.
Alec.
Well, I saw that Vine that you did. That was my first impression. Because I went around, everybody saw that. That was visible from space. But the very first impression I have of you that really kind of stuck is, I've been a queer activist for a million years. There's like queer frogs in the Museum of Natural History marching for queer rights. But what you started in your videos and what you said, what nobody was saying, that in all the trans activism that is coming out, trans women of color were being left out of the conversation.
Right.
They were not being included in the conversation. And not only were they not being included in the conversation, no one was asking their opinion about what is my place in this, what is my voice in this, where do I belong in this movement? And you kind of went forward and spoke for everybody in a really truthful way.
It was bad a little bit sometimes.
No, it was perfect. It was perfect because it was authentic and you said everything that needed to be said.
Well, thank you.
That was, if you only ever do that, I mean, you've done so much for this community.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I'm still about you. And I saved the best, well not the best for last, but I need to know, Isis, what was your first impression of TS Madison and why?
So, you guys know me and Madison had a very different journey, and I just really appreciate that you opened my eyes to so many different things, and you just represent so much positivity, and you represent progression, natural progression for trans women of color. You know, you're showing them that it doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you finish.
That's right.
No, I'm just really proud of you.
I love you. When those videos were going around, those Vine videos and stuff like that, I was doing that from a place of, in the beginning, I was doing it in a place of, it was a part of my business, you know, I was promoting something. I didn't know that 6 seconds would change my life and also change the world. I didn't know that that would happen. And then I was under heavy scrutiny from the trans community because trans people want to be represented in a certain way. Mm-hmm. And what I think I've done is come in and say, hey, Trace is Trace, Isis is Isis, I'm TS Madison, this is Reese, that's Lake. Everyone has an individual, different path.
It's not just one story.
It's not just one story. This is my story, this is my journey, this is what it is. And I've been trying to go forth and show people that, hey, yeah, I may have started out in a certain situation with adult entertainment in my background, and I've been open about that, but that was then. This is where I'm at now, and it just shows people that everyone alive transitions. You transition in the mind, you transition physically, you transition spiritually, you transition, you know, in the way that you do things. And I'm glad that the people in this room and other people that's probably out there watching have watched me transition from that T.S. Madison to this T.S. Madison today.